when we last left our heroes.
Varmir is the strongest person I've ever met. He hit me so hard that I became a ghost. But then I was able to talk with another ghost whose name was also Sheelal. I didn't know other people were named that. He told me that Smolderock was created by the fire giants and that their leader could help us escape if we could find him. When I woke up, we were in a fog hiding from the Medusa. She had brought down Kaixus, but Ajax smacked her with some fire before he turned to stone. Oh, yeah, and I think Era killed the Granite Finger Lady. Oh, and I lost my arm. Then Raydell had started bringing aboard the townspeople, but we had to stay hidden and look for a way out. We went to the mines, but Era saw a better way out, underneath the blacksmith's shop. We went down super far until we found these really big doors. Inside them was a really big room with a whole bunch of lava, and we found Brandr. He is giving us a place to stay for the night and wants to hear all about our adventure. Arcane Amphitheatre, Episode 35, Solitary Confidence.
Any questions?
Raggax still unconscious, I'm assuming.
For a moment.
Yep.
Any other questions?
I think you pretty much cleared up everything.
We're good.
It was a peculiar
Lovely
turn
little-
of events, and somehow we've ended up alive.
You made
So
it sound better than it was.
It is quite toasty in here, right? With the lava and everything, I assume.
It is very, very warm. There is no longer anything preventing the heat.
Gotcha. That's what I was wondering.
Acclimate into the city. As you walk on the bridge, you can also see that, I mean, it is very obvious. This is giant architecture. The stone itself has been, it looks like you are walking on history. Traversing the stone bridge built by what you assume was Brandr. But you are uncomfortable, to put it mildly. You all continue crossing the bridge, walking what feels like hundreds of feet, before you find another portion of the forge. And as you sort of stop and look around, you can see that there is the main pathway you guys walked to the forge in the center, and various different massive either cavern openings or stone structures that have been built up from the lava into other rooms. It is difficult for you to tell what is what, but it seems like this is a interlaced, almost fortress with what you assume to be bridges that are currently submerged beneath the lava, and he has allowed one to rise and for you to cross. As you arrive on these massive, ornate double doors rising up 50 feet, you all feel like ants inside his home.
I see, double doors, you say? Gotta open those bad boys up. See what we're looking at.
It takes time and perhaps help as you... The double doors slowly get pushed open as you enter a much cooler room. And you step through. There is nothing incredible about the design of this room. You can see what are 20 mattresses laid out in what is like this almost barracks. Each one 20 feet up in the air, 50 feet long. And there are no decorations, no nothing. You see another door to your left and another door on the far end. Massive chests at the foot of each bed. But there's nothing here of design. Just beds.
I love a minimalist. Well, I think 2 of us can fit on a pillow, and one of his like knee-high socks. So we could probably, one of the smaller guys could use as a sleeping bag. So, I think we're having a little cozy night here.
Now, the beds are 20 feet up in the air.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Slowly
we can get up
approach
there.
them. You also see there is... You can go under the bed. You could run all the way underneath the bed, and they are just slabs of rock.
So we're basically the toys in Toy Story in Andy's room right now.
Somehow smaller, but yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
You are an ant walking through a human's world.
Jeez.
This is a completely functioning home. Your bedroom scaled up 100 times. This is a giant's home. Or rather, the barracks of a giant's home.
Has anyone else ever seen something like this?
I bet. I was gonna say, I'm sure one of my sister's dolls probably felt like this.
For some reason, I'm getting the image of a beanstalk. I don't know why, but yeah.
This... Perspective. Perspective is the word of the day.
Perspective.
Thank you, Sheelal. We should just be thankful that we have our lives still.
Thank you, Sheelal.
Is there like a throw pillow or anything around here?
Everything's huge.
There is. They're all on the bed.
Well, you said it's 20 feet, right?
It is a 20-foot climb
Oh,
up
boy.
stone
Well, I'll
posts.
scout out the beds. Maybe I can push a pillow or
Scout
something
out
down.
the beds.
And I'm going to summon Shadow Masu up 20 feet. I have a 30-foot range on it. And I'm going to switch places and see what I'm looking at up there.
You immediately swap places, shoom, and you can see it looks like a mostly functioning bed. You immediately land, and it is definitely a straw mattress. You look all the way to the end, and you can see two massive pillows about 20 foot wide each.
Gosh. Do I have any chance of moving those to the ground?
As you approach it, they're filled with some sort of cotton, but like any good man's home, they are not full pillows that have definitely gone past the date of expiration for a fucking pillow. So they're also flat as hell. Give me an athletics check if you would
For
like to
us,
push it to
though,
the
it would be
ground.
soft.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Push
you guys
it.
are fine.
It's like it's like a nice little
Like Legos.
athletics. You said that'll be a athletics. Where's that? That is going to be a 19.
It takes you a second as you essentially you try to push it first, and your body just goes straight into the cotton. Just immediately ruffle your feathers back out, and then grab the corner and start trying to heave it slowly. And it takes you about 15 minutes just to get the corner of it off the edge.
It's getting close, guys. I can feel it.
Why don't you just cut it open and let the cotton flow outwards?
I was hoping to keep it intact, but if you guys would prefer cotton, I could do that.
We're guests here. Don't destroy his probably only pillow.
I mean, there's another one
There's
right here.
19 other beds scattered
Okay,
throughout the room.
I personally like to sleep with 3 pillows. Okay?
I'm
like a
not
lot of
doing
support.
3 pillows. I can throw you up here and you can try yourself, but that is not happening today.
I think we can all fit on one. That's fine.
I keep working at it.
It takes you another 5 minutes, and finally you have enough weight off the edge, and it immediately
I fall
hits
with
the
it.
ground with a soft thud, and everyone is thrown up into the air as it lands.
Is everyone all right? Anybody? Did I smother anyone? Please don't tell me I did. Oh, Ajax, are you okay?
You can leave him there, it's okay.
I think he's all right. There's enough air there, I'm sure.
Jump down onto the pillow.
He's down. He's down.
I landed on the pillow as it was falling, I assume.
Oh, so you did land on...
Yeah. On Ajax, we'll say. Yeah,
Ajax
where's
might
he
not
at?
be okay then.
There he is.
I've been standing here the entire time. That was that was a bit.
All right. I see what you did. That was good. All right.
Sheelal claps.
Well, Kaixus like presses a button on his suit and it just all falls off.
Snuggling up.
I find a sock. Yeah, I find a sock and I use it as a cover.
I think I might actually sleep for once.
And you all find this strange comfort on this massive pillow. All 6 of you resting, relaxing in the den of a fire giant. It is hot. It is sweaty. It is steamy. It is uncomfortable. It is harsh.
I ditched the sock, damn.
But you are so tired that sleep finds you quickly. And you all rest. You don't know how long you all rest. It might be 6 hours. It might be 8. It might be 10. But even our elf falls asleep. And slowly, one by one, each of you begin to open your eyes to a new day and a new chapter. What do you all do?
When Raggax finally awakes, can he see the lava?
This is an enclosed room. There are no windows in here, and you can tell, like, as you just get up and slowly open your eyes, you look around, and the walls themselves are emitting this reddish glow. There are no lanterns, there are no lamps in here. The room is ambiently lit from the walls.
Okay. He can definitely feel the heat, though, right?
Oh yeah, and now it is a little bit cooler as you can there is this breeze ever so slightly coming from what you assume to be air pockets in the ceiling that allow for a little bit of air to come in here, but the heat is still overbearing.
Ha! I didn't think that hell would be so cushy, but here we are. Alright, well. Oh wait, you guys are all here. I didn't think Sheelal would be in hell, but he's here with me.
I would like to see what is in hell.
Oh, I mean, I think
I've
we're
heard
here.
It is a lot.
Unfortunately, we're still in the land of the living. It appears that way, though. So,
okay.
yeah. We managed to make it out, yeah.
Whoa, really? I was like thinking 50, or I don't know math. I was thinking like 50, 90. We made it out, or all right. I had us on the under.
I mean, it was not looking great for some of you, that's for sure, but
Sheelal,
we all did it.
how's everyone doing? What happened? I missed a lot there, I think. Where the fuck are we? Are we in Raid L? Oh god.
We are below Smolderock currently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With no
Information.
feasible way out. Unless we can convince one individual
Who? I can convince
to
him.
assist us. I might not care for you, Raggax, to be
Why
completely honest.
not? I'm great.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
awesome.
He's not met you yet, so
Well, I mean,
knows?
I
He
think,
hasn't had the pleasure.
well, we didn't try that yesterday, I'm assuming, because I was fucking knocked out. So, we can try that this morning.
look, I mean, the guy clearly knows something's up, and by the way, Raggax, we're in
Yeah.
Brandr's home right now,
Oh,
just so
okay.
you know. So
Got it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I mean,
You took that really well.
Me? Oh, I mean, I've woken up in stranger situations. Let's be totally honest.
I don't doubt it, but this is pretty strange. So that's a little concerning, honestly.
I'm kind of in this autopilot mode right now, of guilt, worry, anxiety, maybe a little bit of depression, and mostly mania. So, it's hard to shock me anymore, I think.
I think they just call that manic depression.
You know
Studied up on her
I-
medical terms.
Is that the new word of the day?
Yes, it is, Sheelal.
Okay.
Manic depression, the new word of the day.
Out of everything for Sheelal to learn, is that the best next one? I don't know.
Listen, Rugrat, I don't want you to psychoanalyze me.
What do you mean, rugrat?
Rugrat.
You're a rug that is made of a rat, or a rat that's made of a rug, if you want to.
Not
I did
call-
not. Wait, what? Did you guys make rugs out of rats in your cave?
Winters were cold.
That's a lot of rats.
That would take. I mean, you guys are smaller, so it's okay. But the bugbears, that's a lot of
the
rats.
rats could be giant rats. Rats come in all sorts of shapes and sizes.
That's
True,
true.
true.
That's true. I didn't grow up fancy rich like you, Rich McGee. And he points at Kaixus.
I haven't said a damn thing.
Oh wait, that anger was misguided. I'm really sorry.
He's literally said nothing, Raggax. I don't
have
know why.
dissected many a rat in biology classes. Can confirm they come in all shapes and sizes. Per Ajax.
Kaixus, I think I do have manic depression.
I click a pin, put on some cheaters, pull out the shays. Tell me about it.
So you have your teacher, and now you have your psychiatrist or therapist.
Holy shit, are you guys on payroll?
Smolderock has
Because
really
I'm flat
changed
broke.
us
I'm
for the
flat
worse, I
broke.
think.
I think Sheelal's his emotional support animal too.
Era is my bodyguard.
I'll be yours and everybody's. That's the plan. But so Brandr clearly knows that something's up, and I mean, I'm pretty much going to have to tell him if we have any chance of getting out of here. I have no desire at this point. I mean, I do have a desire, but I was not expecting a fire giant when I was assigned this. So
What do you
And I don't
think
think
we
we-
have
Oh,
a chance
yeah.
against him? 50 to 90 odds? That's what
50 to
Raggax
90.
said?
I think 50 to 90. I take the over on us on this one. I think I take the over.
You think
Oh,
we
yeah.
can take a fire giant?
Listen, no, I don't. But that's my manic depression talking. So
it does make
I
sense,
don't
though,
think that's
why...
manic depression, but I'll defer to Dr. Kaixus, though.
I'm starting to lean toward ADD.
ADD. What am I
No,
adding?
it's
What am I
it's
adding?
D&D.
I'm leaning toward AD&D.
What's that? I've never heard that one before.
Attention deficit and dangerous. In my semi-professional opinion, and by semi-professional, I went to a school, and
He has some sort of
You do have
education.
classmates. I've heard you have
at one
classmates.
point in my possession had several documents that showcase that I was an expert or at least knowledgeable in several things. I have nothing backing that up now. So,
You
yeah.
can't get that fucking confirmed.
He was on the upper echelon of the bell curve.
by the way, I am not in network, so
What's a bell
if
curve?
I need gold up front.
Oh yeah, Era, you're sent here to kill him.
Yeah,
That
back to the more important
Which
issue.
is
Mhm.
not happening, I think. I mean, I never got a letter, I assume, right, Raph? I look around just to check and see if, like, somehow, some way, someone might have, Zai might have gotten one down here. I don't know. I doubt it, though.
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know if the Pelican Corps Postal Service can reach the depths of underneath Smolderock.
I mean, those letters seem to come up out of nowhere, so... insight, you said?
Yeah, give it to me at advantage.
At advantage? Oh, let's see. 18. Dang.
The reason you have advantage, you almost naturally grew accustomed to this. It's not that you felt his eyes always watching you. It's not that you felt like they were watching every single move. But there was a sense of being able to reach you wherever and frankly, whenever. This is different. He has no eyes on you. He has no ears here. You are firmly in Brandr's domain, and you can feel that.
Yeah, I think that we're shit out of luck for Zai coming to the rescue here, so definitely don't feel him in any sort of way.
Can I ask, what's the air quality like in here?
I like that.
It's not that it's hard to breathe, but rather that it is... It with every breath you take in, you're not inhaling smoke, but this harsh, hot air every time. So you're not struggling to breathe naturally, but once you start exerting force, it may come to bite you.
So comparing it to whenever we first entered Brandr's domain, we'll call it, is it worse since our night's sleep?
It has not gotten worse nor better. Your body has become more acclimated to it.
Okay.
And you were so exhausted coming in here that you felt it, but you could still breathe, and that's all that mattered in that moment.
Thankfully, I don't think we're going to be running out of oxygen anytime soon. Which means there is a possibility that there might just be a way out. Airflow's got to go through here somehow.
So, Raph, you said that there was multiple, rooms and different places besides just the one that we're at now. I mean, this is just a room. There's no, other doors or anything anywhere nearby in this room?
There are three doors. The one you came from, one's on, the far wall across from you guys, and one across from the wall you came from. So it looks like there is a door in every cardinal direction except one. You don't get a sense of which way you're looking at right now. And from the outside, it did look like all of the chambers seemed identical. You could only see about 2 or 3 other ones when you first walked in, but this is a massive underground ravine. So you assume there is more.
I mean, that's a lot of ground to try and cover and find a way out of here.
I mean,
I don't know.
I think we tell him the truth that Era was here to ice him. No pun intended.
Ice has been long gone. That was Snowstone, and he's been dealt with already. So we're dealing with fire.
Well, I don't think we're gonna fire him anytime soon. So
Is Zai an
he's going to fire
elementalist?
us.
Does he just not care for people of different... So, Snowstone, I mean, what are your other targets? Have they always been...
I mean, the last guy before Snowstone was a guy named Singe, so there's that. I never really
he
thought
really
about that
doesn't
before.
like elemental people.
That's
are you
kind of
sure
true.
Zai
Yeah.
just doesn't, I mean,
Is he racist? Is Zai
I mean,
is Zai racist?
You know, I'd like to think the guy's not. He's just doing his job. I don't know.
What's his job?
Oh, that's systematic racism.
Damn, the goblin making a good point right now. Ajax, those lessons are rubbing off.
I think the main thing to take away is that for the most part, most of these targets are not the best of people. So,
Well, what did Brandr do? Build Smolderock? Hide down here in a forge for the rest of his days?
I think that's why we gotta pry his brain a little bit, try and see if we can
He could be hiding for a reason.
win him over. I don't know.
Well, regardless, I want to get my knife back. So I'd say the quicker we talk to him, the quicker I get my knife
my
back.
spell book. It could be burned to singes. Wait, cinders. Wait.
Oh, Ajax.
I'm starting to get fatigued.
I'm surprised he didn't make me disrobe in front of him. Thank God none of you told him it was my armor was my weapon.
You did.
I did disrobe
You
him?
did.
Yeah, you
Yes,
left your
you
armor
took your
behind.
armor
I did
off.
before bed.
Did you go?
I gave him
no,
my
you
gauntlet.
took your armor off.
Or was that
Yeah.
it?
Is that what you did?
I actually have
forgot.
forgotten.
I think it was
I
Uh-oh.
thought you. I'm pretty sure you said armor, but I'm not going
I
back
ain't
to
going
check
back
right
to check
now.
either. We'll say armor, sure. We'll say armor. I'm naked.
So when you okay, yeah, he's
Disrobe,
doing
you
the-
meant literally disrobe.
No.
Kai, could you please?
He's going commando under that armor.
I know it's hot in here, but come on, man. That's too
What?
much.
That's what I wanted to see
What?
this morning was some prime Kaixus cock.
there's a child in our midst, Kaixus. I understand that you've been taking her under your wing, but I don't think that this is just a bad look for you, pal.
Really? This really isn't that bad. This is about what I expected from you guys.
And
That's rude.
yeah.
Honestly, I'm just impressed he has
And
underwear.
also, this is a bit, and Clothes are on. I do have underclothes, something resembling, a tank top, shorts.
Kaixus clarifies to the audience that this is indeed a bit.
He is not naked in front of a child, just to make it clear.
So Sheelal's gonna wander off and find a little dark corner.
Last time Sheelal
Not too
wandered
far,
off,
not
it
too
was
far.
all bad.
And then he's gonna kind
Where's
of
Sheelal? Oh no, he's gone
cover
again.
his eyes, try to cover his eyes with both hands, but he realizes he still has one arm. So he just tries his best to cover both eyes, and then kind of channels his phantom essence
Yeah.
to do whispers of the dead. Yeah, he's gonna
Amen.
go for Smith's tools.
You channel the essence one more time, attempting to close your eyes, commune with the dead spirits within. You hear the steel smashing against steel. You hear the disembodied, gruntled voices of dozens of giants. Do you speak giant by chance or no?
No.
You do not understand them, but there is one name that echoes throughout Sheelal, lal, lal. And that's it. But you are proficient in tools, or in blacksmith tools.
I feel like it does the what is it, the Skyrim level up sound? And he'll just find his way back over.
You don't get many ghosts in this portion as you take that moment in between everyone arguing about where Kaixus' armor is and come right back to the group. And as you return to the group, the door opens. As the massive double doors immediately open, just wide enough for a normal-sized person like yourselves to walk through, though. It does not swing open, and there is no shadow that is cast over top you all.
It's a sign.
I think he wants us to leave, maybe?
It's
I
an
don't know.
invitation. Beck and call.
I will, before we walk out the door, I'll say, "Hey, Era," and I put my hand on Era's shoulder. Thought you might need some help today, and I will use my artificer's tool to give myself guidance, and I will guidance you.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
Good,
'Cause,
good luck.
This
Good luck,
guy
soldier.
is big.
Hey,
His guidance
so are
1
you.
minute. Because it's going to take us longer than a minute to cross this
Well,
bridge.
it's different now, slightly. I don't know how it is since we're doing 2024 rules now. I think it's a reaction now. I'm pretty sure it's
That's
something different.
crazy.
No,
if
it's
a
still,
reaction. Actually, that makes sense.
It's still
that kind of checks out.
We're not slapping asses anymore.
No, we are not slapping asses anymore.
It's a theoretical now.
Oh.
It's a theoretical slap on the ass.
Yeah.
There are children present.
I don't remember how it works though. I know it's slightly different though, if I'm not mistaken.
I sprinkle Era's cake and give him guidance.
I did not like that.
If I can't slap ass, I'm gonna sprinkle cake.
I'm going to sprinkle
No.
it.
Right, like Salt Bay.
Exactly.
Say
Just-
that, please.
Why are you seasoning?
I just grab some
what's the
cleric
seasoning
dust
for?
off of
Oh,
Raggax
geez.
and just like fling it.
Oh no.
Guidance is still in action. As you cast the guidance on Era, you hear steel
Oh.
stepping on stone.
Uh-oh.
Heavy steel,
Oh, damn.
armored steel,
Damn. Is he suited up?
and from around the post of a bed, you see a walking suit of armor with this reddish glow emitting from underneath. You could see this heavy medieval-like armor with a face mask that comes all the way down, and as it walks inwards, you could see that it has been welded together to the point that the shoulders meet the helmet, and from within the deep eye masks is this faint reddish hue. Excuse me, all. I am Rune. I am Master Brandr's assistant. I have brought you all breakfast.
Oh, wow.
And
Whoa.
you can see he pushes a small little cart and he hands you all a small little stew.
Small for like a giant so he could swim in it.
No, just like an actual.
Actual sized.
How big are they? Is the armor?
He's actually relatively small, only about 5 feet tall.
Oh, fuck.
And you can see that as he speaks, the mouth guard goes up and down just ever so slightly. But standing before you is a Warforged.
Well, Rune, thank you very much.
Raggax will begin to eat the stew.
Thank God he's trying it first.
Doesn't taste poisoned.
Hey, this shit's pretty good. Mwah. Mwah.
Give it an extra
like
second,
that
make
one,
sure
yeah.
he doesn't die.
Kai gets
and then,
jelly and then he jumps in too.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course, you're welcome all.
Rune, how do you know? I know you're his assistant, but like, did you choose to like serve him, or did he like create you? I don't know.
No, Master Brandr created me.
Oh,
Actually.
cool.
Something, I believe it's already been 1,100 years.
And have you always existed in this ravine?
No, of course not. We once upon a time did live within the Dominion, then in Smolderock, and then inside the ravine.
Why did he choose to come down here? I mean, it seemed Smolderock was going pretty well for the most part.
Well, it was until the Stonefinger clan and the Stone Giants invaded and took over the Fire Giant city of Smolderock.
Ooh. Yeah, I could see how that puts a damper on the day. Were there people here before? It seems like it's just him now, and obviously you, but...
Down here?
Yeah, down here.
Oh, of course. Once upon a time, Brandr's army resided down here as well.
Holy shit, he had an army?
Yes. Are you not familiar with the Master's history?
Not at all. This is my first time even... I woke up here, you know? Kind of like you did once upon a time ago. Not here, but you know what I mean. Like you just kind of came into consciousness and you're like, what the fuck do I do? You know?
No, I did not have that happen to me. I woke up with a purpose immediately, of course.
Oh, wow. That sounds amazing.
Yes, perhaps. I do not know there. Regardless, Master Brandr was one of the Dominion's 9 generals during the Millennial War.
It's a pretty hefty title.
Yes, considering there were only 9 of them.
Does he keep in touch with any of the remaining ones, or?
No, he is the only one left alive.
Hmm.
We assume, of course. It has been 600. No. Yes. Perhaps? Yes, it's been 600 years since the Millennial War ended. And 500 since he defected. So, that would mean, I do not know, perhaps 700 years? We assume they are all dead, of course.
And is it that yourself, Rune, and Brandr, are you the only 2 down here?
Yes. Well, we have not seen him. Thorinstall did know of the Master's secrets. Though we assume he perished in the crumbling of Smolderock above.
You may have gotten out, but...
Unlikely, of course. He most likely fell into the pit of lava in an attempt to hide Master Brandr.
Shit. So, he's down here. What? I mean, he can leave at any time, right?
No. I go where Master Brandr would like me to go, and as of right now, Master Brandr said he is to stay here and wait for someone. He assumes that to be Sheelal.
Well, he's in luck. We got good old Sheelal right here.
And he points over to Sheelal.
Of course, he does not believe this to be the Sheelal and that this is a massive coincidence, and he looks at Sheelal up and down. Sheelal is of no renown here, nor does it appear any of you are.
Well, that's...
Though I do find you fascinating.
Oh, cool. I thought you were going kind of a mean direction there, but you kind of stuck the landing on that one. We can see if we can sort this out with Brandr. Or do you know the way out? I mean, if he doesn't want to fuck with us, we can just be on our way.
Brandr has asked me to make sure you do not leave until he decides what to do with you all.
Ooh.
In fact,
Okay.
he has asked me to ask you what it is you all really want.
I mean, I think we would be happy to just fuck off, if I'm being so real. It's been a bad couple days.
You have become... Master Brandr has put it as such that you are all liabilities to him and his very existence.
Oh, because we do know where he lives now.
Correct. And he is a defected general of the Dominion's army.
So would he rather us talk to you, or would he rather us go approach him directly?
Master has stated that he trusts my judge of character, and right now the bar is low. As such, I am to report to him after I have decided whether you are truthful or not.
This could be a warm-up for us. Now, whenever I say warm-up, I mean, to put it bluntly, we have not been entirely truthful. And it seems like for the best that we lay all of our cards on the table and let Brandr do with that as he pleases, because we are in a spot. We are under him. We are in his home. There's nothing else that we can do besides cater to him.
Are you implying that you have not been truthful to Brandr or to each other?
Well, I mean...
Probably a bit of both.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been pretty honest with you guys, but...
Yeah,
I've told it plainly as
I think
is.
I've been pretty honest with you all, with all you guys.
It's more so
yeah.
out of protection for these others around me than necessarily being dishonest. It's just that I've not told him the reason why I came to Smolderock. But I would gladly tell him now.
Can I just say, by the way, Ajax would never lie to me because he's my teacher. And that would set a bad example as a teacher if he lied to me, you know? So I don't think Ajax has lied to anyone.
I feel like you're a pretty trustworthy kind of guy, Ajax. I don't see why we
Sheelal looks
wouldn't,
at him and then looks away.
I am an open book, an open spell book.
Which hopefully we can get that back to you soon. So, Rune. Basically, I was sent to Smolderock. I was tasked with an order to kill Brandr. But that is not something that I desire anymore. I just want these people around me to get to safety. And I know that that's not going to happen anymore.
I believe the follow-up would be, who tasked you to kill Brandr?
All I know is the name. I know nothing else about this person. It's just a contractor by the name of Zai.
The name does not sound familiar to me. Granted, even with my limitless remembrance, something does ring familiar about a Zai. Did this contractor provide you any sort of reasoning as to why Master Brandr must die?
There's usually never a reason to it besides me being sent out to do the deed. I have a reason for why I do this, but I have no knowledge to why somebody wants this person dead.
And what is the reason you do this?
I wish to see people again that were taken from me. I assume that many other people would be doing whatever they possibly could to see the people that they love again. That's why I do this.
Is that why you have brought along 5 other intriguing characters?
To be honest, it's kind of a unfortunate series of circumstances why these others are around me at this moment, but I've learned to care for them, try and keep them safe, so I've no desire of following through with this contract if it means for their peril. If anything, it should only be me that's punished.
I believe Master Brandr's response will be that you have committed no crimes other than disturbing his peace, and as such, perhaps that is punishment worthy of death. But as of now, there is also no exit out of our forge. It was supposed to be a one-way in, one-way out escape from Smolderock. Though I suppose if you were to convince Master Brandr, perhaps he may build you a way out. Master Brandr is a very powerful individual. He has lived longer than any known giant. When I ask him why he does not lay his arms to rest, he claims that he is waiting on a sign, a signal, a visage. At times he speaks of this Sheelal character, a mystic of his forces from centuries ago, a friend of his that could speak with ghosts, with ancestors that would speak with him and claim that he was only one part of a longer story and that he would wait here.
I slowly turn towards Sheelal.
Yeah, I think we all do. It's like one after another, slight tilt towards Sheelal.
Tell Brandr the wait is over.
Does that sound like a...
So dumb.
Does that sound right, Sheelal?
Was that Kaixus or was that
That was
Brennen?
Kaixus, man.
Great.
Well, he said that he didn't believe me, I think.
Brandr seems naturally distrustful, and I can't say I blame him. Maybe let's he just maybe needs to warm up to the idea.
I will say, how What is the relationship that the two of you have with this Thorin stall person? How did your all's relationship come to be, to begin with?
Once the Stone Giants and the Stonefinger clan took over Smolderock, Master Brandr took refuge in here as per Sheelal's request, claiming that eventually someone would arrive and help him.
But I never talked with him before.
I have been at his side for centuries, and I can also confirm that you have never spoken with him, correct? Yes. This mystic giant who also claimed the name Sheelal one day.
I talked with him, the other Sheelal, but it was the ghost, I think, of him.
Or was it that you, Sheelal, were the ghost that he talked with?
Oh, maybe.
When did you talk to this person?
When I was knocked out. And then I jumped in the lava, and then I wound up back up there while you were fighting.
Raph, can I cast a spell?
Do you have your arcane focus?
Yeah, I don't think...
I guess I don't.
What are you wanting to do?
Raggax was wanting to, because he doesn't disbelieve, or he doesn't not believe in Sheelal, so he wanted to try to cast Zone of Truth to cement that, at least Sheelal thinks he's telling the truth.
I will allow you to roll an insight check.
Okay.
For right now, as you guys have been completely disarmed and everything has been taken away.
14.
There are two things that come to mind. Sheelal has never told a lie, or Sheelal has always been lying. Odds are he has never told a lie.
Yeah.
Rune, if I may, I think from what I know about Sheelal and what he shared with us, he was kind of made, maybe not in the same fashion as you, but he was made to complete a task as well. I don't think his creator would design him with the intent to lie. I mean, you tell me if I'm wrong, Sheelal. I mean...
I don't know. But...
Sheelal, who made you?
My creator. His name is Porik. He's a gnome.
Sheelal, what was that one name that you told me a while back in Raggax's cave? You mentioned, I think it was a god of the giants or land or something. I forgot what you said exactly. I know you mentioned someone.
Segojan, Earth Caller.
I just looked a rune and see if that has any effect on him.
Rune does not react innately to the name. It is not until Aaravani you turn and sort of look at him for some sort of reaction that he speaks. That would be the gnomish god of earth and nature. He is not a prime deity per se, but he is revered within the gnomish clans and has been since our time as well. Though I do not know an immense amount of information about him, I do know he is a gnomish deity. Now, if you have stated you are here to kill him, I am unsure if I need to, or if he will allow you all to even approach him. He may simply leave you in this room to starve until you become skeletons.
Yeah, that'd be unfortunate.
Fuck,
Yeah.
guys, we might
It's
be
okay.
fucked.
I don't need to eat.
Well, that makes one of us.
I got some bad news for you, Sheelal.
If we owe him rent, just let us know. Like, we'll do whatever.
That's okay. I can still be friends with your spirits.
Great.
I can talk with one of you every single day. Who do I choose today?
Ajax, every day.
Will you please stop summoning me? I am at peace.
Do you
I don't
know
want to have to talk to you.
investigation?
No. You know who's also good at investigating? Kaixus is great
I am
at
very
it.
good at investigating. I won Junior Boy Scout Detective Scout like 4 years in a row back in Raydell.
I'm imagining the fucking heads from Scooby-Doo movie. The floating heads.
We're like in a haunted mansion. It's like those statues.
Yeah.
Hey, Sheelal. Sheelal, call upon B next. I want to talk to you. It's been a while. Come on.
The singing ones.
Come on.
Yeah.
Brandr does appreciate honesty above all. I will go speak with him.
There are some more things that we can be honest about.
Is there a trade you all would like? I am willing to make a deal.
All right, fine. When I was in high school, I sort of fudged the election to become class president.
What? Oh my
I cheated.
God.
You heard me right.
that
I
tracks.
cheated.
Election
That tracks.
interference from Kaixus.
That's surprising
I wouldn't
from you.
expect it.
You really wanted power, didn't you,
I
Kai?
did.
Not just
I
Wait,
did.
that,
what am
but
I?
then
What am I
later
talking
on,
about? He
my.
killed his brothers and sisters.
Wow.
Of course, he did election interference.
I was young. I had a complex. Even, I still do, kinda.
For the most part, you've moved past it, though.
I have the cheating part. Yes. Other issues, no. But yeah. Anyway.
We came to Raydell and not Raydell. We came from Raydell to Smolderock to rob a bank for the Bogo brothers. That didn't happen because a couple of people got caught doing crime, and one thing led to another, and we blew up the city.
Not naming names.
Should have taken a much stronger stance against crime during my presidency of my high school class.
But we're looking to change.
Apologies, I have to process this new information.
Short-circuited
Personally,
room.
I feel like that's not as bad as coming here with the intent to kill Brandr, but we've turned a new leaf, and now we're trying to just
I'm pretty sure you were pretty down
go
for it.
separate
so.
ways.
Yes, but you've also destroyed his city and his home.
That's true.
Okay, they didn't have proof, Raggax, and now you just admitted that?
Oh, well, I thought we were being honest.
Oh my god.
Yes, he respects honesty, and if we don't tell him everything, I don't want to have to live with those consequences or the idea that we could have told him more and gotten out with our lives.
You're right.
If you want, Rune, I can come with you and verify everything. I also would like to point out that I am the one that made the call for destroying the city.
I am perplexed by you six. Is there anything else you all are keeping from us?
That's all I got right now, to be honest with you.
I'm a devout follower of Leviatar, and I can show you her love if you would like.
Absolutely not.
We are all wanted criminals of the now city-state independently flying dictatorship, Raydell.
I love that.
So
that is wonderful.
We are
wordplay.
technically wanted, all of us. So you are technically harboring fugitives at the moment, and now you are aware of that, and now I've realized that makes you, a part of that, and you could be prosecuted.
Fortunately for you, the law here is Brandr,
Wonderful.
and he is not in Raydell. Unfortunately for you all, should you manage to leave, you are all still wanted criminals with a historic background of evil deeds and many crimes, of course.
A lot of crimes.
A lot of crimes.
A lot of crimes.
A lot of crimes.
I killed a guy.
Yeah. Crimes.
He killed a guy. He tried to chop up this poor fucker.
I tried to chop him up into bits and flush him down a toilet.
This is not helping our situation.
This is great.
This is not helping our situation.
Is the best policy.
Is there anything else you all would like to admit in the pursuit of honesty?
I'm still not positive Air's a bird. That's all I'm saying. I'm still not sure he's an Aarakocra.
He could be an half-orc.
I don't know yet.
Hey,
He could be.
I'm expecting him to
I'm
change
gonna
ways.
move my feather, my wing over to you really want to feel just to make sure it's real as ever.
I slap it away. I'm too
trust me,
scared.
pluck
I'm too
one
scared to
if you
know
need
the truth.
All right. All right, cool.
I have a magic rope.
And he unhinges his arm and shoots it straight up, and it stays straight
Oh
up.
my god.
Well, isn't it just a hole now? Don't you just shoot out a rope from your empty socket?
I think you said it was my right arm that got pulled off.
It was your left arm.
Oh, okay.
My left arm has the rope.
So it shoots out the socket.
God, you're like a Swiss Army gnome.
So, I'm. Any other confessions before I tell everything to Brandr?
Take time to process it, you know?
I'm clean.
It can be a lot.
I'm clean.
I believe the goblin said you did murder your
He
siblings.
murdered his
Okay,
entire
sorry,
brothers and sisters.
I guess I did. That was a small oversight. Yes, I did kill all of my siblings. Roughly a year ago.
He's the bastard heir to Interravant armors.
Not a bastard.
Armorers or
Not a
armors.
bastard.
Not a bastard, but in your father's eyes, you might as well be.
Yeah, true that. But yes, I did kill 4 in all. Killed them in a fire.
Just so I'm
Burned down a warehouse.
getting this.
Oh man, it's gotta stop.
So I'm understanding this correctly. And he looks at Aaravani. You are here to slaughter my master, and you made the call to destroy his city. He looks at Ajax. You are an open spell book that is definitely not hiding anything, according to everyone in the group. He looks at Kaixus. You are the goblin's psychologist, and you are also the bastard heir to Interravant Armors, the city in which you committed many crimes, are running away from, and you did burn your siblings to the ground in a warehouse.
Mostly correct except the bastard part. I am a legitimate heir, kind of. If he hadn't caught me, I would be the legitimate heir.
He looks at Raggax. You are a murderous goblin that follows Leviatar and causes harm upon others.
I'm trying to think if there's anything you missed. I commit crime.
Throw slaughtered a village in there.
Oh yeah, I slaughtered a village. Just cuz, I think. Just cuz. Which doesn't really help my case.
Right.
God, just cuz.
And then he looks at Sheelal. And you are a robot like myself that was forged by a gnome that then speaks to ghosts and spoke to the ghost in the past when you died in the present and made the ghost of the past take your name to tell my master. Is that correct?
Yes, but I didn't tell him to take my name. I thought he had it originally.
No, he did go by a different name, and then he woke up one day and said, "My name is Sheelal," is what happened.
I am in the possession of magic enhancing drugs.
That's his crime. I love the thought of it just randomly popping out of nowhere. He's been holding it back for so long. I have magic drugs.
Who needs Zone of Truth when we have Rune in our midst?
Oh man, couldn't hold on to that much longer. Oh, I feel better. I feel better, guys. I hope you guys are too.
Sheelal's right. I feel really good. It's nice to just get this out, you know?
Rune, is there anything you would like to share with us? Is there a great atrocity you've committed? It's kind of been a sharing hour. None? What?
I was initially forged to fight in the Millennia War, though that program was cut short as Brandr says there is money to be made in sending real people to war, and, well, he kept me instead. Although Brandr did slaughter thousands upon thousands.
Okay,
that's true.
So that's
What about
In war.
you, Iska? Iska, you got any deep dark
I don't know.
secrets?
Iska doesn't need to be involved.
Iska's just sitting on the pillow like she's been listening to everything very, very intently, trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with you guys. No, actually, I think I'm good. Okay, I have stolen from the Bogo brothers 3 times.
Oh,
And I have
me too.
stowed away on their ship 3 times.
Oh,
I did get caught twice.
dang.
What about that milk incident? Didn't we talk about a milk incident in the ocean?
Yeah, but that's because I sneezed and I did magic and then the ocean turned into milk. That's not my fault.
Oh,
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
I think that's it, Rune. I think we're
just about covers it.
I think you got plenty of material there to bring to him.
Raggax before Rune goes. He sways up next to Rune.
Listen, here's some gold for your trouble.
And he pulls out like one.
Are you bribing the Warforged?
Listen, we do not have a good case right now. we are.
We're gonna give him 1 gold. And do you think that covers it?
I think.
What would this arcane machination need with gold, Raggax? He has lived in this underground bunker for 1,000 years. He may have no semblance of what an economy is, let alone capitalism. And your idea is bribe him with something that means nothing to him.
Yeah.
I slapped the gold piece out of his hand. Rune, that will be all. If there is something you value, please let us know now.
I have valued our conversation. I do not get to speak to many people that is not Brandr or Thorinstall before his untimely lava demise.
Sorry to hear about Thorinstall. Well, if we can bribe you with riveting conversation, please come on back whenever you want.
To wrap things up from my end, I feel like we are not bad people. We're just misunderstood.
I'm not convinced of that
there's
myself.
misunderstood,
fully, but-
and then there's terrorism, Ajax.
I'm going to, for your sake, avoid claiming that as your thought process to Brandr. Although I'm not sure it will sway him one way or another, considering the barrage of information and amount of incriminating detail you have all given me. I will be back. Good luck. Enjoy the stew. And he leaves, closes the door behind him, and he leaves you guys to yourselves once again.
I think that went well.
We're screwed.
And on that note, we're ending the session.
Brennen here. Endless thanks for stopping in and listening. If you enjoy what you hear, like and follow us where you can, and tell your friends about us. New episodes drop every Wednesday wherever you get your podcasts. See you then.